The day has come. It is finally here. Check it out. This right here is the WinWing URSA minor throttle. And we have the speed brakes. Yeah, parking brake flaps, all that. It's pretty sick, man. I'm excited. I'm really excited. It's definitely improved as well since I saw it at Flight Sim Expo. It's pretty heavy duty. It has a really nice size. It's not super small. It's also not super flimsy. I know some people have to complain that it felt pretty cheap. And I mean, come on, it's only like $200 and some. So you don't, if you want like a extremely expensive throttle, it's all metal, then you're gonna pay for that, right? But they did add this metal plate on the bottom for durability, for stability, and it adds a lot of weight to it. This top piece, the colored piece, is all plastic right here. The throttle itself is plastic, but listen, this thing feels amazing. This thing feels amazing. So if I pull these switches right here, we go into the reverser range, and we actually have a really nice range for the reverser. We have some play here, so all this area is reversed, and then we push forward, and you actually have to pretty forcefully get into the throttle range there. And now you have your detent, so you have your idle, your climb, your flex, and your toga. And I'm telling you, the detents feel amazing. Oh my god, there's no mistake that you're in it. Like, you can't miss the detent. There's definitely an audible sound you can hear when you get there, but also you can really feel the detent. So if you have two hands on there, you're doing the takeoff, you're gonna feel that detent exactly where you are, and I love that. I can't stress enough how good it actually feels to move up and down. Now, if you want it to be stiffer, firmer, or looser, they have these two dials here on the bottom to tighten each throttle individually. So that's good there. Build quality, whatnot, looks good. You got these notches here on the side to show you in which notch you're gonna be in. Again, you can pull these back to go back into reverse and do as you need. You have these red buttons on the side on both sides, so that's good. And then what's really cool, and what I really like, which is actually not branded yet, I actually have the stickers to put in here for engine 1 and engine 2, and they actually do give you a packet of engine numbers all the way from 1 to 4. So they've already thought about pairing a couple of these together for like an A380 or an A340. If you want to do that, it may be possible. It may be possible. But anyways, one of the really cool things about this throttle that I like is that the engine master switches don't just push up and down. You have to actually pull them out. See that? You have to pull them out and then lift them over the gate to get them right into master. So you can't accidentally come out of master on and off. You have to actually pull it up intentionally to bring it in and out of off and on, which is nice, really cool. The mode switch down here, obviously we have the crank, mode norm, ignition start, and it's just like a regular dial, but it also has a push, like a push button here. So I don't know, again, in the real aircraft, I'm not sure if you have to push it down and turn it. It doesn't really operate that way. You don't have to push it down to turn it. You can just turn it. So again, I'm not really exactly sure how that works in the real aircraft, if you have to push this down to get it to turn or not. It would be nice if they forced you to do that, but it is what it is. Then you have these two buttons here that you can work on, which is nice as well. So that's pretty much all of the buttons. So on the bottom here, we have 4 holes, one here, 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 and here. And if you want to mount this to like a next level racing chair, which is what I'm going to attempt to do, is mount this to my next level racing chair, or potentially with some sort of desk clamp, which I don't have right now. I do think that for people who have a desk, it might be nice to have a desk clamp. Now, if you don't have a desk clamp, they also give you these little double-sided stickers to put on the bottom of your throttle. Now, I personally am not a fan of that because the way my setup works is I'm always swapping out my throttle for my Boeing throttle or for various flight setups. And so I can't permanently mount anything. I have to be able to very quickly hot swap things. So I'll be probably using some screws that they also provided. These screws right here, which I'll be using, and I'll talk a little bit more about that in a little bit when we talk about the flap panel. So that's pretty much it for the throttle. It does exactly what it's supposed to do. It's pretty obvious. I'm looking forward to giving it a try in the simulator. But let's move on to the actual flap levers. So here is our ground spoilers or our speed brake. You can actually pull this up if you want for the arm position. And then notice that I can't just like push it down through the rest of the axes. I have to actually push down this lever, and then I can get out of the retracted state and then into half and full. So it's actually pretty cool. I really like how this feels mechanically. Very strong detents. Like I mean, you'd break this trying to pull it out of the retracted state without pushing it down. And you can really feel the half detent and the full detent as well. It feels amazing, I gotta say. And then we have our flap lever, of course. And you notice we have this baby. So you're gonna have to pull that up to move it. Again, I cannot move this axis without pulling this up. So, oh, that feels good too. Oh man, oh, that's sick. You can probably hear that as well. So yeah, very, very prominent detents on this. Very nice. We have our rudder trim right here. And then we have our parking brake right here, which follows the same scheme of you can't turn it without pulling it up first and then rotating it. So I can't do that unless I pull it up and then rotate it. And that's pretty much it for this. Now, how do we put these together? Now, it's actually pretty simple. So we have these two aluminum bars kind of here in the middle, and this is how we're gonna connect it to our throttle. So if I grab my throttle here, and notice it has these notches on the bottom right here, and it actually has a notch on the top too, probably for another product. We're just gonna take our flap lever and just slide that right in there, just like that. And boom, it's in. Now, if you want that to be really secure, there is a hole on the bottom here and here, so that you can screw this in and have it in there permanently, which I think is a good idea. But honestly, it's pretty firm and stable. Like, it's not gonna go anywhere. Once they're together, like, it's good to go. Like, you're good. So I'm probably personally not gonna screw that in unless I feel like I absolutely have to. And then notice how I'm just gonna slide this on my desk. Just like that, and then now we're good to go. Now, obviously, I think I am gonna need to mount this down. And again, now personally, I'm not gonna be using this on the desk, but I do wanna show it on a desktop because I know a lot of you may have just a desktop setup and you wanna know, hey, would this work on a desk? And to be honest, yes, it would work on a desk. You set it down, you put the stickers on the bottom so it doesn't move, and you're good to go. You're all set, just like that. I mean, this is great. Man, this is really cool. This is so cool. It's just so cool. So yeah, pretty simple. Again, it has the holes you need to mount on a chair. If you have a chair like that, you don't necessarily need a desk clamp. You just need the stickers on the bottom, and you're pretty much good to go. They give you all the screws you need. Now, the way you connect these together now is it uses just one USB cord to plug into your PC for everything. So they give you this little cord right here to actually connect the throttle to the flap levers, and all you need to really do is connect this right here, like so. And I really like how they've actually designed the metal bar on the bottom to actually very nicely conceal all of your wires that's needed, and plug this straight into the bottom of here. And boom, just like that. That connects easily. Now there are a couple wires here that I'm a little concerned about because they're exposed, and I feel like it'd be very easily to break these, pull these, or whatever. They did provide me with some extra ones just in case, but I don't know if you'll get extra ones as well. But I'll just be careful with these wires here for the flap and speed brakes. But that's basically it. Now you connect your USB to the USB slots, plug into your computer, and you are ready to go with the WinWing software on the computer. So right now, I'm not able to actually show you on my PC in the sim how it works because this early access version of it, not everything is quite set up yet, but I'm really excited to show you that. So I have to do a follow-up video. Also, one last bonus is I want to kind of show you guys it next to the Thrustmaster throttle. Now you can kind of see the difference in size. I mean, the difference in the feel is extreme. Oh my God. The difference in the feel versus the Thrustmaster is extreme. Holy, I didn't even notice how different this was. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm not gonna go back and be honest with you. As long as this works as advertised, I am not going to be able to go back to this. Shout out to Thrustmaster. This thing got me through so many years. But honestly, the price is about the same for this versus this. And this is better. Much better. Well, guys, let me know what you think. You can now buy this or pre-order this right now on WinWing Store. I'll have the prices on the screen. Let me know what you think about it. Let me know when you get it. What's your opinion on it? Does it live up to the hype? Do you regret it? Whatever. Just drop it in the comments what your thoughts are. Until next time, though, remember you have 3 choices. Give up, give in, and give it all you got. Peace, love, and God bless you. I will see you guys next time, next video. I'm out. See ya.